What's going on, everybody? I don't normally like being this late. I was waiting for the special guest who I was trying to give some time to, but the special guest is later than usual. So I've got to go ahead and get started. I apologize once again for being this late. I'm not normally this late, but I'm still waiting on her. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in to hashtag Come On to the Temple. I appreciate every one of you for watching. I thank you for um, for allowing us to come to you. That's tough. Come to you and everything like that. There, I appreciate uh, all of you that comment, that share, that come to me, critique, all that good stuff. I appreciate all of you. This month is um I apologize everybody. I know that I'm having some technical difficulties right now. Forget the guest right now. Forget the guest right now. I apologize um because I know that normally I can share the video and we can all see it, but the platform that I'm using um, is trying to get me to do extra stuff, and that will cost some money. So I'm trying to keep everything under cost so that I don't gotta ask for tithe money because I don't want to do that. I really don't. I promise you, I don't. I don't want to have to ask for tithe money and all that kind of stuff there. Um, I should. I should. So, uh, so come on in anyway. I promise that. Yeah, technical difficulties. Hello, Miss Hunter. How you doing? I'm still waiting on the special guest. I'm trying to see how I can share this so people can see the shared product, right? Um, but anywho, while I'm doing all that, I can tell you that this month is Disability Health Month. So I can read that to you. Disability and health are interconnected, with people experiencing disability often facing poor overall health outcomes and increased risk of secondary conditions. Secondary conditions such as pain, depression, obesity can arise from primary disability and contribute to reduced health and quality of life. However, with appropriate health care, healthy lifestyle choices, and preventive care, individuals with disabilities can manage their health and well being effectively. So this is Disability Health Month, and I want everyone with a disability um, to know that first of all, you're not alone. You're not alone. Second of all, I want you to know that there's some things that we cannot help, right? Um, some things we cannot help. So, in the meantime, in between time, what we have to do in the world, we are really tripping. In the meantime, between time, you have to keep going for yourself and others. So while I wait for this special guest to come on, who says that they're going to put it on the floor. Okay, so I'm still good here. Facebook has stalled out. Wow, that's tough. Oh my God. Um, so I want to talk about real quick before my special guest comes on is I just had this thought process a while ago. Please shout yourselves out. I was trying to do this real quick and got a special guest coming, and StreamYard, of course, is tripping. So I might have to use my credit card to continue the work that I'm trying to do. I don't want to because StreamYard might be tripping, but I might have to do what I have to do to keep this work going. But until the special guest gets here, I want to talk to the single mothers out here in these streets. I want to talk to the mothers who are not married and don't have boyfriends, but you're raising sons. Your son is not your boyfriend. Your son is not your boyfriend. You cannot try to mold your son into the man you can't find. Your son is not your protector. He might F around and get his tail toe up in the meantime because that's not his place. His place is not to protect his mother. Your job is to protect him. You don't put your son in dangerous situations. You don't make your son act like that his job is to protect you in some type of trouble. That is not, what do I want to tell you? That's not his job. Stop treating your son like he's your man. He is not. Stop taking these stupid pictures with your son like y'all in relationships. You are not. He's not your man. He's your son. It's not his job to protect you. It's your job to protect him. And many people have gotten that messed up because they're letting their sons protect them, unlike the man they can't find. I can't help you can't find a man that wants to protect you. Don't put that boy in that position. Because with the right person, your son might be dead. And it'll be your fault because you put your son in the position as your man. He's not. So stop treating him as such. He's not your man. He's your son. Keep him in a son's place. Keep your son in a child's place. I can't help that you chose to have children with men that didn't want you in the end. It's not my fault. It's not my issue that you chose people to procreate with that didn't want you in the end. Not my fault. My issue is you putting these young boys in the position of men. Now you have added more mental turmoil in their life. So now, because they had to protect their mama, now because they had to be the income the mama couldn't find from a boyfriend or a husband, now this boy can't find his own wife. He can't find his own woman because you've treated that boy like your man. Why in the world are you allowing your son to ask you, can I marry you? That is cringe as Hades. It's not cute. I don't care how old the boy was, it's still cringe. But because you can't find a suitable mate to show that boy how to be a man, you've made him the man in your life. And you asking yourself, why my son don't want to leave the nest? Because you made it great for him. Why my son like to hang out? Because you made it great for him. Why he don't want a job? Because you made it great for him. Why don't he have a man's job? Because you made it great for him. Why would I have a job? Why would I want to get a job if my mother made it great for me? So either you treat your son as your man, or do you find a man that you treat as your son? TJ, how can I treat my, because you let him get your car as you go to work. He sent his ace to the house, not working. You buy him video games. You get him food. Because you didn't have a son to do that for. So now you're treating your man as your son. So therefore, it seems only right to your black aces that you treat your son as your man. And you wonder why they are not ready for society. They're not ready for the world because mama has always had my back. Mama has always made it good for me. I never had to suffer any consequences with my mama. So if I go and steal something out of the store, why are you trying to punish me? My mama never did. If I go kill another joker, why are you trying to send me to jail? My mama never punished me. because I was her man. And then when you don't have sons, you treat your man as your son. It's funny how that always seems to be separated. If you got a son, he's your man. And if you don't have a son, your boyfriend then becomes your son. I got to take care of him. He your freaking man. Why are you taking care of another man? That's another woman's son. But yet, you expect your son to protect you, to look out for you. And Lord, don't let the boy get a good job. Then it becomes his job to take care of the household. You are the mama. What up, Candy? You're the mama. Why are you allowing your son, who you should be taking care of? I don't mean in old age. Yes, when our parents get old, then yes, it is our job to take care of our parents. But when you are young and throwing that thing back like juvenile, it is not your son's job and or responsibility to take care of you. Stop throwing that thing back and how about go to work? And then we fit a boyfriend. Now your boyfriend has become your son. Now I want to take care of this man. I want to keep him in the house. He don't have to do too much because I see him now as my son. I see him now as someone I should take care of because I don't have a son to do it for. Ladies, if you have a son, he is not your boyfriend. He is not your husband. Throw his ace out in the world and let him see what it is to be a man. But you're afraid to do that because that means they will have to learn the responsibility that you did not learn. They will have to know consequences you never had to face. And it's sad that as soon as they actually do something wrong, they will have to face consequences you never had to face. He is not your man. He is your son. Treat him as such. Stop looking for that boy to protect you. It's not his job. You can put that boy in more danger by him thinking that way than you would leaving the boy alone. Shout your owls out, please. I can't see everybody that's home. Too many people in the community, as you call it, have put their sons as their mates. It's not cool. It's not right. Because you're putting that boy in more danger physically, mentally, and emotionally. The boy can't have a life. He can't have a life because he's so busy living with you. He can't have a life because he's so busy trying to please you and not disappoint you. Listen, boys are going to disappoint. Listen, forget just boys. Children are going to disappoint parents all the time. Stop looking for your boy to be the man you can't find. You're looking for your son to be the husband you couldn't get. You're looking for your son to be the man you can't have. You're looking for your son to be the man that you threw away, that you pushed away. That's what you're doing. However, in doing that, you have pushed that boy further away from what his purpose truly is. He's not your boyfriend. He's not your husband. He's your son. Keep your son in a son's place. Keep him in a son's place. Because it's not his fault that you treat yourself around. You let men use you in your good years. You let men mess over you in your good years. Now you have this bitter, warped sense of what, oh God, you got this bitter sense of what men are because you allowed the wrong men to come in your life because they told you the right lie. You fell for it. He got you pregnant. He left you with a son. So now you're trying to make your son the man you never had. You're making your son the man you wish you had, but it's not helping him at all. It's not his fault that you fell for the wrong dream. It's not his fault you fell for the wrong lie. Don't make your son pay for it. Stop looking for the recruiter. Find you a coach. And it's so sad that we all looking for recruiters, people to tell us what we want to hear, people to uplift us, people that make us feel good about ourselves. I don't care what our flaws are. They are not going to say nothing about it because the recruiter wants something for you, from you. So you fell for the dummy that wanted something from you. Now you mad at men because you fell for the idiot that sold you the right dream and you brought it. So that does not make him the idiot. That makes you. And if you can't say amen than say ouch. You know where I'm going, right? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. You've got to do better with the people you choose to procreate with. Therefore, you won't have to make your procreation your reincarnation of what you don't have. I'm going to say it again for the hearing impaired. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, you have to do better, because if you don't do better, you're going to try to make your creation the reincarnation of what you can't get. I'm done. I'm done. My guest will come on next week because she don't like being late. I've cooked enough. I feel like cooking. At the risk of being banned by good old Facebook, stop being stupid. Grace, love, and peace.